Hi everybody. I wanted to come on really quickly and just do a quick review of my work setup before I start adding a ton of stuff to it and can't show it. So right now I'm in this beautiful Ion Blue Nodex from Vanderspec. This is Ostrich, and my setup currently has my yearbook has my yearbook from DIY Fish, and I track vacation days, and then I just track highlights from the month, things I've accomplished that I want to talk about in my review. And then I also track on the daily pages, or on the monthly Calendex, I would track deliverables that are due just that month, and then if I had specific deliverables that were due on a day, then I would track them here, and then also my paid sick. And again, this is my current system, which I'm changing. Then I have this book that I was using for just project notes. It's a 160-page Tomoe River paper from Paper Penguin Co. I do ask her to make my TN inserts with 4mm grid instead of 5mm grid because I prefer it. And then this is a Penelope. I love this elephant. I don't know why, I just do. But this is a cafe note from Nanami. And so what I would do is I would just bullet journal. So here's my index, and then I just would do dailies, call notes, things like that. I would do a weekly overview, waiting on stuff like that. But this was not working for me anymore, so I'm back in Rings. So I'm currently in A6, and my setup is as follows. It's substantially similar. So these are from Annie's Planner Co. on Etsy. This was a free printable from Hannah. Paper, it used to be Banana Doodle Shop, Caffeine and Paper, I think. This is from SM Plans, and so is the calendar overview. I like to have a calendar overview just so I can track where I am in the year, because I do project management for a financial institution. So then this is from Peanuts Planner Co., and it will house highlights for my review and things like that that I want to keep track of for the year. This is from Melina Plans, and my first section is my calendar. So similar to my other Calendex, this is my Calendex. So it's got a monthly overview. This is washi tape from Ink by Jang. It's got anything that has to get done that month, and then if I have things that are due on a specific day, I write them in on that day, and then I just highlight weekends because I don't work weekends. I also have a recurring task list from Peanuts Planner Co. because there are a lot of tasks that I have to do monthly or quarterly. And then I'll highlight if they're quarterly or have a specific month that they have to happen. Otherwise, I assume they are every month. So then I have my actual planning section. Again, SM Plans. And so my planning section is broken down into a weekly overview. This is Simple and Trendy Co. And I have the rest of the year. What I do is I highlight what week I'm in, and then I do write in the number because I prefer that. I don't write anything for Saturday, Sunday. And then anything that has to get done this week goes in the checklist. If it has to get done on a specific day, it will come on the day. And this is important because a lot of times based on projects or whatnot, see, I have due dates that are out into the future, and I was having trouble capturing those in a place that I would look at on a regular basis. So this allows me to say, oh, you have your Q4 PRSA test due on November 20th. So it allows me to put it out for future planning. Then this Mari Glam Plans, I think, I don't remember. So then this is a custom from Simple and Trendy Co. And so what I asked her for was let me get to a blank one. I asked her for I'm gonna flip you around, for a custom. So it's got Monday, so it's got a section for notes. It's got Monday through Friday, and it's got my schedule, which I tend to work 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I'm normally actually off by 3, but in case I have a meeting that runs late. And what I like to do on these pages is, today is Friday, and I will go in and I will fill this out for the next week, just so I can visualize when I have meetings and when I have blocks of time. Then I also had her add a waiting on section. So any emails or documents or things like that that I am waiting for somebody to return to me, I write in here so that I can keep track of what I'm waiting for, because a lot of my projects can't move forward unless I have documents from other people. So this is also a custom from Simple and Trendy Co. This is actually available in her shop. The only customization I had her do is it's only Monday through Friday. Normally this would include Saturday and Sunday, but for work I don't need it. So what I do here is any things that need to get done that week but are not day specific, I write in my weekly priorities. If they're day specific, I'll write them on the day that they have to get done. And then I have a section for notes, which I use for next actions for my projects. So then I also have a Peanuts Planner Co. Daily. I really like the Peanuts Planner Co. Daily in A6 because it's got a nice wide section for notes. It starts at 7 and ends at 10, which is fine. I don't work that entire day. If I need to capture additional notes, I can capture it down there. Then we get into my inbox. So again, SM Plans. These are SM Plan inbox just for random notes. Then I have Task Manager, because some of the things that I have to do on a regular basis have multiple steps and I need to keep track of where I am in the process, but they're not part of a project, so they don't need to be on a project page. So that's what I use these task management for. This is Lights Planner Action Projects. I really like it for 2020. The only thing I didn't like about it is on the back, she had a really large grid and I didn't like the grid. So this is a Simple and Trendy Co. grid. It's 5 mil. I prefer 4, but that's fine. So I just printed on the back of her cover sheet. So you can see I have 6 tabs. This is broken down by project. It's not filled out, and then the index will say what project I have in each section. So how I plan to use this is I will have my timeline, so you can see how big this grid is. I'll have my deliverable timeline, so when certain things are due, any notes, so if I have contacts, things like that. And then I'll have a description of the project, the start date, when it has to be done will be on the first line, and then when I actually finish it will be on the second line. And then primarily tasks, so what has to get done to keep this project moving forward and finish it. And then I just have some extra graph paper for notes, contacts, things like that. And this primarily, the notes that I would be keeping would be tasks that have to be done and who they're assigned to. I don't keep my meeting minutes in this format because we keep our meeting minutes on a shared server. So then my last section is miscellaneous, and this is just different types of inserts for miscellaneous notes. I hope this was helpful for you and everybody has a great day. Thank you so much for watching and feel free to ask me any questions.